go on.
Yep.
There it is.
3, 2.
I know that kids are stressed and overscheduled, but how can parents balance holding them to appropriate expectations without causing undue stress?
Well, it's a balancing act. We want to make sure that we hold our kids to expectations that they can meet, that they're cognitively prepared for, socially mature, developmentally appropriate, all of those things. But yet the balancing act comes within not placing our expectations on them. I think of kids that I've seen both in the hospital setting and in the agency setting who are stressed due to the expectations that parents hold for them. Kids that struggle with their learning, kids that are socially immature, and then all of a sudden mom and dad have this expectation that they are going to be going to Harvard or Yale, those are the only two choices, and that they're going to be on 14 teams and on 15 concert performance bands. So what we want to do is help the kids find their talents, find their expertise, find their passion, and then be able to guide them towards using that to help them get ahead. Academically, we want to challenge them to be the people that they can be. Kind of sounds like the Army. But we want to make sure that they are able to rise to the challenges that higher education is going to provide for them. We want to challenge them with their math, with their English, with their social studies, and with their sciences to make them well-rounded. So even the student who goes to school and says he or she wants to be a philosophy major will have the background to be able to come out with that philosophy major and get productive employment right away. In terms of extracurricular activities, we've got to be careful there that we don't place on the kids the expectations that we had of ourselves. Some of our students are not the athletes nor the musicians that maybe mom and dad were when they were in college or high school. And we want to make sure that those kids feel good about themselves. As I think back to children that I've seen in the hospital setting or in the agency, usually these kids are questioning their self-esteem. And we know that due to recent developments in the news and area high schools, that kids will find very creative ways to make themselves happy when they find that they are stressed or overbooked. So I'm hoping that this will be kind of a start to answering that question of how we can strike a balancing act between appropriate expectations and overscheduling.